and welcome back to Baggage Claim Checked for Red Flags. We have our final VTuber of the night, who is so gorgeous. So, ooh, tell us about you, Raszy, please.
Hello. Hi, it's nice to meet you all. My name is Raszy, and I'm here to look for love. I'm excited. I hope that from everybody that I get to meet tonight, I will get to pick the one true person that I go on a date with tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh. And that is exactly how the game works. We have a wonderful crew of friends coming through who are going to be splaying their trauma, their nasty habits, their things that make them concerned to be dated for you right up front. And you get to decide if you want to go on a date with them. And what that means is at the end of the game, if you want to do a collab stream, I'll pay for the game that you guys play together because it would be cute.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Are you ready to meet our contestants? Are we ready?
I am so ready. I've been ready. I'm excited.
I am so excited to bring out a wonderful friend of mine, Data Dave. Welcome to the stage.
Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, everybody?
So good to have you here. Please introduce yourself, your stream, and then also say hi to Raszy.
Hi, Raszy. I'm also one of the contestants looking for love. And yeah, I'm Data Dave. Recently been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. Just beat Poppies tonight, and there's probably going to be a lot of clips of me screaming. But do a variety of games. It's a fun time in the database. And I'm a voice actor, so you might hear some things from me too. But yeah.
Do you want to name drop a little game you're in, maybe?
You know, it's called God of Rock, maybe something called Honkai Star Rail, Starfield. You know, so it's pretty cool. Just some things. And
just some little games.
Just some little games. And then the current healthcare.gov commercial. Y'all already heard my voice before because it's, you know, everywhere.
It's everywhere.
And,
oh no, he's hot in the chat. We love to see it. And
he is hot.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Bringing out a wonderful queen, we have the Lady Love, Saya. Please welcome Saya to the stage, everybody. Hello. Hello, Saya. How are you?
Hey.
Oh, I see.
Some
sass immediately.
Hello.
Hello. Tell us about you. Tell us about your stream and say hello to Raszy.
Hi, Raszy. It's nice to see you again.
Hi, Saya. It's nice to see you again as well.
Hi, I'm Saya Jean. I'm a variety streamer. I stream whatever I want, whenever I want, and that's just kind of how I roll.
We love. And Saya is also part of my Dungeons & Dragons group that is releasing episodes currently on YouTube. You should check that out!
Y'all ever need to guess.
And last but certainly not least, we have the wonderful Sandy face reveal. Hello!
Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody?
So much. Please tell us about you and say hi to Raszy.
Hi, Raszy.
Hi, Sam.
It's going well. It's going well. Hey, Raszy. Hi. It's so nice to meet you. I've heard so much about this moment, and I've been thinking about this moment all night. And you know, a little bit about me. You know, I used to be very into sandwiches, but now it is all sand all the time. That's just a little icebreaker for me. You know, beaches and sometimes and sometimes I get so excited that I just really like to conserve energy sometimes, and so I really just like out of nowhere will just all of a sudden, you know, like it seems like I'm freezing, but I swear I'm not. I can still talk. It's totally fine. It's ventriloquism. That's just a little other quirk that I have. So.
Raszy, initial impressions of our three bachelors. Well, bachelors and bachelorettes, in fact, actually, because we've got Saya.
I will say about Sandy, I thought, like, I'm glad that you clarified because you touched your face right after you said sand, and I was like, exfoliation? But I'm glad that you meant, like, for beaches. Okay, great. Got it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Saya, sassy? Question mark? A little worried there from first impressions. No kidding, I love you, Saya.
The eye roll is everything.
And then Dave is very handsome. So I'm excited to see where everything goes with everybody.
Ooh. And as you all know, this is for fun. It's a parody. If at the end of the game, you guys choose each other, spoiler, you will get a little game, little date, if you could plan a collab, I'll buy the game that you play together. But hell yeah. So the way that we play this game is we spiel out our drama, our red flags, our nervousness, and things that maybe will make Razy a little nervous about going on a date with you. And we're gonna go left to right. So we're gonna start with Dave, please. And you guys, your stuff's in your DMs if you don't know where it is. Please let us know your small baggage, Dave.
All right. So for my small baggage, I communicate in memes, images, and GIFs over words a lot. So if you send a text, you might get a react saying, You're like, why are you referencing old cartoons? Or you might say, like, how's your day going? You might get like a Pikachu, great. You know what I mean? So I love using memes, images, and GIFs a lot. I find it funny, and I probably have a picture for every situation, especially in Discord.
Okay.
So over words, like, I mean, what does it feel like to get responses and photos back? What if you're arguing? Do you also send GIFs and memes and images when you're arguing?
I can say like a little shady eye or like a little rage, you know. You can see pictures. It's like, I don't need to say words. It'll communicate.
Okay. Razy, how's that make you feel?
At first I was like, wait, this is great. Okay, I love memes. I love pictures like that. Like when people send me memes, it makes my day. But in the middle of an argument, or if there is a situation where we need to actually talk about things, if I were to get a meme back, that would be a little bit concerning. Yeah.
All right. Saya, please, let us know your small baggage.
I have been fired from a Starbucks for intentionally giving rude customers decaf and or sometimes dairy milk. They are mean to me.
But that also means she'll do it to you.
Yeah, I'll for sure do it to you.
Legendary, in fact, I agree. Yes. How does that feel, Razy?
So even if I was like on a no dairy diet, you would still do that to me regardless. You would do
Don't
it to
make
anybody.
me upset.
Oh,
Interesting.
Noted.
Interesting. A little concerning, but good to know. Absolutely noted.
It's fine if you don't make me mad, Razy.
That's a threat,
Just don't
apparently.
Make me mad.
All right, okay. Sandy, please reveal your first baggage, please.
Nervous about this. Nervous about reveals. But my first baggage is. Some would classify it as small, others would classify it as all-consuming of where I am and where I live. I literally just have a lot of baggage around me, and it comes in all shapes and sizes. It comes in luggage, but there are key, and some would say that's a flag for sure, but it does come with its advantages. I can carry things for you, and labels. I like labels along with the bags. There's always opportunity for organization over here, and that's the thing that I'm running with. I'm running with that one. So, but yes, I do just literally have baggage.
So, Razy, what's your first impressions? Thoughts?
Thoughts on that?
No, not really. Because amazingly,
it's a lot to unpack. That's true, really chat. That's true,
it was
chat.
Very humorous that I don't even know what was.
I black out too. I black out.
We arrived at the end of the question, and you said, "Oh no, there's a test."
Oh, I need thoughts. Yes. I'll take it.
The having baggage is one thing, but to also have a lot of physical baggage on you, I don't know about that one. That's a little bit concerning.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Razy, what is your initial impression after knowing the baggage from Dave, the communicating in memes and images and GIFs over words, from Saya that she'll straight up give you decaf coffee if she's upset with you, including dairy if you're on a no dairy diet, or Sandy who just has so much baggage? How do you feel?
I am very conflicted at the moment.
Okay.
I could say for sure that there is somebody here that is catching my attention so far. Whether it's Dave, Saya, or Sandy, we'll definitely
never know.
Finding out soon.
So you would agree with me that we need more information?
Absolutely, yes.
We need more information. I love this. So, contestants, our next round, we're kind of flying through it. I love to see it. Our next round, you guys don't get to elaborate. Me and Razy get to make up our assumptions and get to deliberate on your baggage that you're presenting. So let's start with Dave. Razy, shall we? Let's walk on over here to the other side of the stage. And did you know that Dave will get you kicked out of K Barbecue? Like, what does that mean, right? Like.
Yeah,
I love K Barbecue.
Same. K Barbecue is amazing. That's not good.
Like, what does it make your mind think of? Why are we getting kicked out?
Well, I would definitely not go to K Barbecue. Well, with Dave, because we'll get kicked out. But
right,
like, do you just order too much food? Did you burn everything? Did you
like too much fire? Like they're actually still like every single time they go to K Barbecue, they're setting fires.
An explosion, a fire everywhere.
We're bad cooks, is what we're assuming. Okay, we're ordering too much food, is what we're assuming. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, being too rowdy.
Oh, okay. We
could
can
also be another possibility.
Sometimes you want more, and you got to be Karen about it. I get it. Sometimes you got to bring out the Karen to get the extra pork belly. I don't.
Yes.
Not me justifying this. Okay. So thoughts, feelings, thoughts.
I don't like that one.
Okay, it's a red flag. That's a red flag. Okay. Let's move on over to Saya. Saya, Razy, did you know that Saya won't let you get in the bed unless you have showered? No long day, no like getting into the room and getting comfy, no like dirty, nasty in the bed. I guess you can already tell, especially no shoes, which should be a rule for everybody. But
oh yeah, no, absolutely no shoes in bed. Socks as well. No socks in bed. But to not shower before getting in bed. I've heard of people, having their outdoor clothes and they will not put their outdoor clothes at all on the bed, which makes sense. But to not shower before getting, having to shower before you get into bed.
Right.
Every day.
I mean, hey, at least it would guarantee that you're clean. Exactly.
But what if you're tired? You just need to go to bed. Or you just want a nap.
Sounds like your problem, doesn't it? If it was coming from Saya, at least that's what I think.
Because if I want a nap, then I have to shower. And then when it's actually time to sleep, then I have to shower again.
At that point, you might as well shower to rejuvenate your energy and keep going for the day. No, this is a no-nap house. Sleep in the water. No nap house. Okay.
Better learn to nap in the shower.
How do you feel about that one, Razy?
That is a big no-no for me.
2 big no-nos in a row?
Yeah.
Will there be 3?
We'll see.
Let's find out.
Concerned.
All right, looking over at Sandy's here. Did you know that Sandy likes burnt popcorn? Do you like burnt popcorn, Rezzy?
I can tolerate burnt popcorn.
I don't even I don't. Shh, be quiet. Contestant, you get back in your popcorn eating land.
Yeah. You can't distract us. This is a
you can't do this. You can't do this. This is a critical. We're critical thinking. We're critical thinking.
Yeah, I can tolerate burnt popcorn mainly because I have very weird food combinations.
Like
and,
what?
Bananas and cream cheese. And
That sounds good.
Thank you. Okay.
I think that sounds kind of good. I gotta try it though.
Pickles and peanut butter.
Never heard of
popcorn
that.
And mustard.
Popcorn and mustard, huh? Never heard of that either. But like, I like mustard. Don't like burnt popcorn though. Okay. So how do you feel about this one? How do you feel about this one? But
when it burns and then you have it with the mustard, it's not that bad. So liking burnt popcorn isn't too bad because then if we have popcorn, then I know that I can just give you my burnt popcorn, which is perfect.
You said more for him.
Exactly.
How nice of you. So how do you feel about this one? You don't...
That one's not that bad. It's actually not bad at all compared to the other two. So that's pretty good.
Quick to the punch. Before Razzie... Razzie, out of these three, we're already eliminating, guys. Razzie, out of the three, do you not want to go on a date with Dave, who communicates in memes, images, and GIFs over words and will get you kicked out of K-Barbecue? Or do you not want to go on a date with Saya, who will give you decaf coffee if she's upset with you, even also cream, and won't let you get into the bed if you haven't showered? Or do you not want to go on a date with Sandy, who literally has baggage and likes burnt popcorn?
Okay, so I would go on a date with all of you, but unfortunately, I have to eliminate somebody. Mm-hmm. Now, before I eliminate somebody, I have to ask Saya, what if I made you mad and you gave me decaf coffee and it upsets my stomach and I don't shower before I go to bed?
You said, what if the opposite of everything you wrote?
Yeah.
What if then?
Okay. Do you have any serious life-threatening allergies?
No.
Because I would not intentionally give you something knowing you have a serious, like, potentially life-threatening.
At least there's that, right? Okay. How romantic, actually.
Very
I would try to kill you.
Yeah. No, that's actually good. Can I inquire?
You can talk. Yeah, this is your moment to ask questions. Ask all the things.
So, why would we get kicked out of Korean barbecue?
Oh, it's pretty simple. You only typically have only 2 hours. And I'm like, if we're going to pay all you can eat, we are staying the 2 hours. They got to tell us to go. Just like, we paid for it. So buy some drinks and we gonna eat. But they got to say, hey, your time's up. Y'all got to go.
So fair.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's not as bad as what we thought it was. Okay. Amazing. Okay. And then, Sandy, how'd you find out that you like burnt popcorn?
Well, you know, I get asked that question a lot, Razzie.
Do you?
Everybody asks.
I got it. Yeah, okay.
And don't worry. Don't check my sources. Anyways, I get asked that question a lot, and coincidentally and funnily enough, you might not believe it, but I accidentally. Oh, I'm getting too excited. I froze. I accidentally burned my popcorn one time. Mm-hmm. And I did not want to make another one. And I said, you know what? We're going in, charcoal and all. And there's a little you know that like smell and like that vibe, like when you're like out camping and you're like with your buddies and you're like
start a forest fire
and you're like telling stories, little forest fires, little s'mores, exactly. Mm-hmm, but it's like that smell, that like nice little campfire smell, but it's like in taste form. You know how like you smell something and you like taste it? It's like that. and I was like, I like a little camping.
Razzie, I'm a little shook at the fact that he said charcoal. That means he did not just burn the popcorn. He burnt it to charcoal and ate charcoal and liked it.
You know what, though? You know what? Like, that's on my level of weird, though.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Like, I respect that.
Okay. Razzie, have you made
Yeah,
a decision on who you are sending home?
I have.
Okay, please.
I am terribly sorry to do this, but we are sending home Saya.
Saya, no. Poisoning coffee and showering before bed. Did you in?
You said poisoning. That's not true.
That is not what I said. Poison. You're right. You're right. I'm going back to my podium.
You put those words in my mouth, and that's not very good as a host.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
I would like a redo. Can we just get a new guest?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. We're just gonna restart. Everyone, roll it back to the top.
Let's do it.
Saya, I'm gonna reveal your large baggage just because everyone's gonna want to know anyway. And Razzie, did you know that Saya will choose hobbies over you?
Every time.
I refrain from saying always, but you did. So Saya will always choose hobbies over you.
You know what? That's funny that that's your biggest baggage because I respect that. I understand.
Yeah,
You should have kept me around, but you didn't want me.
We love a queen that chooses herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2025. It's all about me. I'm the main character, and you can go home if you don't like it.
Damn. Well, you're gonna miss your flight home, Saya. So please
Good. I have
tell
hobbies
us.
to attend to.
Hobbies to attend to. Saya, please tell us about yourself, your streams, or anything you want to plug. I'm gonna send you a little shout out in the chat, and we're gonna get you off to your flight on time.
Fantastic. I have a tournament coming up anyway, so this works out.
I'm sorry. I have to go get #1 in my Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
I quit that game 5 years ago. But...
So I'm so sorry. I'm bringing out drama.
Everybody's like walking on a knife's edge right now. I'm just like,
Can we get some claps and some salutes in the chat for Saya as well, please? Saya, please tell us about your stream.
Hi, I'm Sayajin. I stream whenever I want, whenever I want. Right now, I'm pretty much on a speedrun journey to get top 10 in Resident Evil Village. That's been like a big goal of mine. I also play Pokemon TCG, so a lot of my content lately. Pretty much a Alphabet Mafia focused content creator. Anything that I can do to support and uplift my community, I'm all about. And for context, I did not actually get fired. I just got talked to. I haven't actually been fired for it. But
you did do it.
I did. I've done it a ton of times. I've absolutely done it.
Queen.
I've absolutely done it. People deserve to get humbled sometimes.
With their decaf coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you have to take a fat shit, and it's not my problem. But also, as far as like hobbies go, I'm just very hobby oriented and focused, so I tend to get like kind of lost in the sauce. You know what I mean?
Vivi, all shouts, all caps. Saya, do you even want to be in a relationship?
No, I just want someone around when I want them around.
Valid and heard, chef. Don't miss your flight. Thank you for joining, Saya. I love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye. Goodbye.
And Saya's off on her plane. That brings us to the later half of the game. Oh my gosh. We're flying. Razzie, how do you feel? Do you feel bad that you sent Saya home after seeing...
I do. Yes, I do.
Being in the hot choosing seat so hard.
I am. Yeah. Unfortunately, it just didn't match up. And, you know, ultimately, I also got to choose what's right for me.
It's true. And Data, Dave, and Sandy have one large baggage for you that they're going to reveal, talk about. And then you're going to make a final decision on who to send home and who you want to go on a date with. Are you ready, Rezi?
I am so ready. I was totally born ready for this.
Whew. Dave, please.
So, my large baggage, and I'm doing it right now actually as I look at Twitter, is I will start watching TikTok mid-conversation with you. I'll be listening. I will have great conversation, but I will be on TikTok or Twitter And you might be like, "Are you listening to me?" It's like I am engaged. We can have a conversation, but you might hear me watching.
You just have a slow rise of like.
It's just like, you know what? See, look at this. Someone just won an award today, and I love it in Pokemon. That's great. But it's like I'm still here with you, but my phone's there too, or TikTok, whichever I'm feeling at the moment. But I'm here.
Mid conversation though is wild.
You know what is on my For You page? Speaking of, but it is mid conversation.
Speaking of,
let's do more things about Kendrick. Beautiful.
Love that. That's pretty hard to deal with. I would get upset with this. Razzie, would you get upset with this?
Marvel Rivals right now.
Oh my gosh. The Marvel Rivals mid-game show.
Yes.
You said I gotta catch Pokemon at Pokemon Go.
I gotta make sure I get good.
Razzie, how does it make you feel?
I feel like I would get upset depending on the situation.
Okay.
But
Mid-argument, just
am also similar in that aspect where I do the same thing.
Oh, so then you would slowly devolve into not talking anymore because you're watching TikToks, and then you're suddenly just like, oh yeah, you're in the room. Look at this one.
My logic, though, and this is why I can justify this baggage, at least in my head, is that it helps you focus more.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. It even though you're distracted doing two different things, hearing somebody talk and then watching a video, you just are more focused on what's going on in the situations.
Okay. I'm here for it. Sandy, please reveal your large baggage.
Okay. Well, my my large baggage. 1 second. Hold on. I ran out of one popcorn bag. I have to get my other popcorn bag here out of my luggage. But my final baggage, my final form, as it were, as the kids say, is that I've been cursed, Razzie. I've been cursed, and I found out about this curse many moons ago, and the curse was indeed that I found out that I am really, really uncomfortably good at doing a baby cry impression, and this curses other people around me as well, as it is very difficult for me to be in a room with a crying baby and not cry back at them. And I don't know if that's
Would you care to demonstrate?
On,
Would you care to demonstrate for the audience, for Razzie, for for Dave?
All right. Before this happens, would you be okay with this, Razzie?
Yes, I would like to know what this sounds like, in case, things work out and we do end up going on a date. It would be good to know.
Yeah, and in the restaurant there's a crying baby. Just forewarning.
Yeah.
I do, before I do this impression, I do just want to apologize to all the mothers out there. Whoever's watching, any mothers out there. Okay, all right. Are y'all sitting down?
Shut up.
Okay, good. Cool.
Yep.
Okay. This is the baby cry impression.
The gasps, the faces, the reactions. Please stop immediately. I'm gonna explode.
That's my bag. That's my curse.
I didn't expect that.
No one does expect it.
Sandy just said that you're at a restaurant, baby starts crying, that comes out.
If that came out, I'm thinking you played it from your phone.
You give it from your TikTok. You said, "Was this my TikTok?"
I didn't turn that down. I'm so sorry.
Razzie, thoughts?
So, you do this every time you hear a baby cry?
It's kind of like when you hear that song. It's kind of like when you hear like the beginning of "Come Sail Away" and you can't help but sing the entirety of the song. It's a call and response for sure for me.
Okay.
It's specifically like newborn to like 2 years old. 1.5 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the demographic for that person.
Oh.
Now, how long did you say this has been happening for again?
Oh, since I've discovered it, which was back in 2007.
Okay.
So like over 10 years.
Yeah.
Over 10 years. It's my large baggage. It's been with me.
That is baggage at that point. That's wild,
absolutely.
actually. That's crazy. That's 18 years. That's a long time to be eating at people.
Now, in all of those years, has it evolved in any sort of way?
It has
any new triggers or anything?
It has no new triggers. It's definitely it has. I don't think that there's been growth in it. I think it's been this way the entirety of the time. I will say, funnily enough, never cried as a baby, not once.
Okay.
So maybe
claps. Maybe I don't know.
Claps in the chat. Claps for him. Thank you. So maybe it's like I'm kind of rekindling my relationship with my cries a little bit. Maybe it's a therapy for me. Who knows? Only time will tell, Razzie.
Yeah, Razzie.
And honestly, I mean, it could be. I think that there's some form of it that's like a power. I think that if we, if ever like this is crazy talk, by the way. But like we haven't even gone on a first date. But if we do end up, go on a first date, kind of getting to know each other, get kind of like if things lead to one thing leads to another. We have a child together, hypothetically, adopt a child. Right?
This is a red flag right now. Happening in front of our eyes. Chat.
My brain went in a whole different direction. I will say. I was like, wait.
No, so follow me. So we have a child, right?
Follow me.
We have a child, but like there's potential for us whenever we are, raising our child or baby, that it is used as a superpower, because if the baby starts crying and then I cry back at the baby in that moment, there is like a weird kind of synergy going on. It does usually make babies stop crying in their tracks, and it's kind of like when you throw a slice of cheese on a cat or a baby, for that instance. I'm doing that to them when they're crying. I cry at them. They stop because they're like, "What is going on here?" So, in a weird roundabout way, the hypothetical of us having a child, I got you.
So as long as we're thinking long term, Razzie. Speaking of long term, who would you like to go out on a first date with? Will it be Dave, who communicates in memes, images, and GIFs over words? We'll get you kicked out of K-Barbecue, and we'll start watching TikTok mid-conversation with you. Or will it be Sandy, who literally has baggage, likes charcoal popcorn, not even burnt popcorn, and is too good at a baby impression and will use it on every child that's crying?
This is a very tough decision.
Deliberate in your mind.
Both candidates are amazing. I will say, starting with Dave, communicating in memes, images, and GIFs over words is very funny. I do enjoy that. Now, getting kicked out of K-Barbecue was very concerning. Didn't know where that one was going, but after your explanation, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That's good. We'll start watching TikToks mid-conversation. I get that. I am also guilty of that, so that makes sense. For Sandy, you really had me with the literally has baggage, and then having, your physical bags everywhere. Your humor is immaculate. I do love it. It is great. Liking burnt popcorn, I respect your taste. Delicious. But unfortunately, you've lost me at the baby cry impressions.
Unfortunately, Sandy,
I don't think I could do it.
Your baggage is simply too much.
It was because I brought up the baby, wasn't it? It was because I brought up the baby.
If you
and
didn't
the hypothetical of having a baby, I don't want children.
You had it in the back. If it's, it's one of those things. If you didn't find it out now, you would have found it out later. Well, Sandy, please tell us about your stream while I give you a little shout out in the chat.
All right, as mentioned before, all sand based. Sad sand.
Maybe talk about your actual stream. Not just sand.
No, my stream is very cozy, chaotic, and I like to do a lot of like looper improv music, and sometimes I do like fun like green screen full body dances, and I promise I don't freeze on my stream. I don't know what, I'm just nervous. It's just the nerves.
Yeah.
But I also don't eat popcorn on my stream, but yeah, we like to sing and dance and play fun games, and sometimes we talk about stuff, I guess. Yeah, what's on over there?
We love that. Sandy, don't miss your flight. And everyone in the chat, please, 07s, waves, claps, all the things for Sandy. Thank you for joining. This was so great. You're wonderful.
Thank you for having me.
Enjoy your flight. Don't miss it.
Yeah, I gotta go.
See you later.
See you guys.
And Sandy has been checked. Oh my gosh, Raszy, you picked a date.
I did.
Dave, how do you feel?
I feel amazing to have found a date on this show. No babies included. Not planning that at all. But, glad to be here. Glad to be chosen.
Glad that you're here. But you know what? There's a little bit of a twist.
Ooh.
We aren't done. Dave, you get to put Raszy in the hot seat. Welcome to the winner's circle.
Oh, okay.
Now, Raszy just spent the time listening to you talk about the things that you've brought. But Raszy also has some baggage that you get to decide if you're willing to take it.
All right.
So you've been chosen, but you have to choose back. Raszy, you gave me a couple things. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Dave. Did you know that Raszy refuses to play the game Stray?
You refuse to play the game Stray? What?
I do. Yes.
Oh, why?
So, here's the thing. That game has actually given me trauma. I have actually been traumatized by that game now. So I get very emotional when I talk about it, and it made me cry really badly when I streamed it that I had to leave. So I cannot watch anybody play Stray, nor can I ever play that game again.
All
Trauma.
right.
Dave,
Well,
do you support people not playing games for trauma?
I support people not playing games for trauma. It's funny, I support them not doing so if it causes you trauma. It's funny, lyrically from chat said it, I actually have a very strong connection to that game, right? But it's a very reason why I personally won't play it either anymore. So what's funny is
maybe it's the same connection. What if
so-
connections are being made today?
Oh, so I was thinking about getting a cat. I had one many years prior to it, RIP of course. And I played Stray, and I was like, I really enjoyed this game all the way through. You know what? Maybe I'll get a cat one day. I'm not gonna put any effort into it. I promise you, within the week, my brother says, "Hey, there's a cat, and I know you're a cat person. You stream Stray. You want this cat? We've been feeding it. It's outside cat." And I'm like, okay. I flew, got the cat because it gave me a reason to visit family. Took it back, and y'all want to hear something funny? This
Of
is why
course.
Stray. I blame Stray. So, it was all cool. I got the cat. Another cat shows up at my door. It won't leave, so I'm like, cool. After them not leaving my house, I got two cats. Now here's the twist. The first cat, they're pregnant.
Oh,
And
so
I
many
was like-
cats!
So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it to the shelter. They'll take care of it. They'll deal with it. Cool. They said, cool. Just bring it in Monday. It's Friday. Bring it in Monday. I'm like, cool. I'll bring it in Monday. They say if that cat has babies, you gotta take care of it. The next morning, Saturday morning, she had 5 kittens.
Amazing.
Oh.
And I'm like, it's cute, but I didn't want to deal with it. I just
Oh.
wanted one. So
Jeez.
from me streaming straight to my brother seeing the stream to you should get this cat, I had 7 cats for like 6 weeks.
Oh.
Now I just got one. I kept one of the babies, but still, it's just
Oh,
So
That's-
in summary,
That's
I
a
don't wanna play
connection,
Stray.
in my opinion.
that is,
It is.
yes,
Connection
yeah.
happening.
Mine is also very cat related. Why I cannot play Stray anymore.
That's
I
so
can
fair.
understand. I refuse to play it too.
Let's rocket fire through these last two since we've hit the top of the hour. Dave, did you know that Raszy backs out of good opportunities because of imposter syndrome?
What? Why?
I tend to overthink every situation that I'm in, and I tend to get in my head a lot, think that I am not deserving of good things. So anytime a good opportunity comes my way or a good thing, I second guess everything, and then I just abort and give up and hide away.
Well, you know what I think? I think Dave takes a lot of great opportunities, and you guys could have, good conversations.
Definitely.
More connections happening.
You're right.
Dave,
You're right.
did you know that Raszy shuts down instead of defending himself?
Oh man. Well, hey, I feel, and I think chat can too. We all feel imposter syndrome to a degree. But I mean,
True.
look, you showed up here. This is an opportunity to meet people you didn't know. I didn't know you before this.
True.
So that's you stepping up. So if you could do this show, that's just validation that you could do any other opportunity.
And that's
This
the
is
realty
true.
and the
Oh
message
no, I'm an
of
emotional person.
the show. Dave, Raszy chose you to do a collab stream. Would you also take Raszy to do a collab stream?
I definitely would. It's an opportunity, but long as you don't cancel on me now.
Hey! Raszy, would you cancel?
No,
Put you on the
I would not
spot.
cancel.
Put you on the spot
But,
right in front of
yeah.
everyone. It's a match. Let's go.
match.
That's the end of the show. Oh my gosh, exciting.